Welcome back. This is episode 3 of the BCI podcast. I'm Braxton.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Connor.
I'm Heidi.
Yeah, and today we're talking to Connor's mom, Heidi, Heidi, what do you all do?
My title today is Business Partner Specialist through CorpEd.
Okay. So I understand you've been in the workforce for over 9 years, you said, here?
Yes,
Yeah.
9 years here.
How have you enjoyed it here so far?
I love it.
You love it?
Yep. I don't mind coming to work any day.
What did you do before that?
I was a hospice social worker for 10 years.
Okay.
So I've actually taken the CPR program here myself. Do you enjoy teaching kids who don't know anything about it? Or
Yeah.
Are they difficult sometimes? Or?
Some are challenging, yes, but it's good. It's good. We also offer CPR to the community, so there's some programs are have to take CPR. It's on their course outline, and they get credit for it, like your medical programs and those kind of things. But the community, to meet OSHA regulations, we also have to offer community classes.
Okay.
So
After you pass your certification, how long does that certification last?
2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
So how often, you said 2 years, how often does that change? Does it change like from year to year? Did they change the requirements of how often you have to get CPR certified, or is that just a base thing that it's the same way every year?
It's always 2 years for recertification. What changes every 5 years is maybe the requirements, the ratios, the test out, things like that.
Okay. When I was in there, I actually got to use the mannequins, and whenever you have to get it like the right rhythm, and a little green light pops up.
Right.
I like that. Is that new, or did we have older CPR equipment, or is that more new?
Those are new, and that's one of the regulations that changed within the last 5 years, is that mannequins had to be feedback, they have to show you you're doing it correctly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
With like the new technology, like he was kind of saying, like in your today's world, does it make it easier to CPR certify people, or like you think that they're going out of there with more like they know how of what they're going to be doing or how to do it than maybe in the past when they weren't able to get like the green light showing up? Or
Much easier.
Yeah.
Before, without the green lights, I had to stand with a stopwatch and watch everybody do the right depth and the right speed and everything. Now I can just glance and see the green light, and much easier.
Is there a lot more technology evolving when it comes to being CPR certified?
Yep. The classes now you can take classes online, where before classes were 4 hours a piece. Now you can do an online portion and just come for a skill check off, just to practice what you learned online.
Yeah. They even have little baby mannequins, right, that we practice on?
Yep.
Yeah. Those are a lot different than the bigger ones.
Yes. Yep.
What is it to do CPR on a baby? What fingers do you use? 'Cause you use fingers, right? Just a few?
The 2 fingers, and now another change in the last 5 years was you can use your thumbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I was taught that way, actually.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about either working with Lake Area Tech or working in your specific field? What do you like the most about that?
I like the variety of things I get to do. It's not the same day twice. What was your other question?
What do you like about working at Lake Area in general?
The people, the variety, the atmosphere, the culture.
So as an instructor, I know there's smaller class sizes all throughout Lake Area, which I personally love because I can get more one-on-one with the instructor. But as you being the one who's teaching, do you find it easier to be in smaller class sizes where you can be like one-on-one with students?
Yeah. Actually, I was a community health worker instructor a few years ago when the program just started, and we started with 1 student.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. That was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like smaller too.
Yeah. And I was in occupational therapy assisting when I went there, and I had a bunch of kids from my own program, so it sounds like they try to get you in with kids from your own program and try to do it at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, they register everybody with within your program to take it on the same time.
That's nice.
Yeah. Another question I had was just, what's the number one piece of advice that you would have for after we get our degree and graduate? What's the number one advice that you have for us going into the workforce, or things that we need to be ready for?
Be on time, be present, show up, and just do your job.
Put your head down and work.
Put your head down and work.
So, obviously you enjoy it here a little bit, but if you had a chance to go back and do it all over again and choose something else, do you enjoy your job enough to the point where you wouldn't want to do something else, or would you maybe want to try looking for something different?
That is a great question. I have found it.
You found it?
Yep. I have had experience counseling at Human Service Agency with Head Start and then with the hospital, and I totally feel like I found the perfect place for the next 9 years before I retire.
That's awesome, because whenever you ask
If they keep me.
Yeah. Whenever you ask other people that question, they don't usually say that, so that's awesome
Yeah.
that you found something that you actually like.
Yes.
So
Yep. I'm here.
If you were to go back to college, would you change your major to
Um,
fit this work environment a little better?
I probably would, only because when I went into social work, you don't know how little it pays, and you try and save the world with, that's just your mentality, you're going to save the world.
yeah.
But it would be good. I mean, it yes and no, because of what I did and where my path got me here. So I wouldn't be here if I had another path.
And that's another thing too. People give up before, like while they're on their path, before they even make it to where they want to be, or an idea. So it's really great to just follow through. Like there's going to be better times. Not everything's going to work out perfectly.
Yeah.
Right. Everything has a reason. And looking back, the job interviews I've had where I didn't get the job, it was like, oh, thank goodness. Like there's a plan and I didn't know it. But one of the stories, I don't know if Connor remembers this or not, but I started here in 2014. So you would have been in what, 7th grade? 8th grade?
Oh, you were dropping me off at elementary school
Oh, yeah.
when you first started.
Yeah. So the year later, then in January of 15, we're driving to school and he says, "Happy anniversary." Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And I said, "Dude, that's in August." And he goes, "No, that you're 1 year at Lake Area." And I go, "How the heck?" Because I didn't know that. And he goes, "I wrote it on my calendar." And I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because it's the day I got my mom back."
Yeah. You started when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
right.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So that was telling that I did the right
Yeah.
thing.
You weren't a very happy person for that.
Well, that's
No.
great. Heidi, I'd like to thank you for your time here. You did amazing answering our questions.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the BCI podcast, guys. I'm Braxton,
I'm Isaac.
Connor.
Heidi.
and big thanks to Heidi again. She did great, and thank you guys for watching. And that'll be it.